everybody, it's your girl Leaky99 again, and this is my sister Ronnie.
Hello.
And we're coming to you this evening just to talk about how we're preparing for Trinidad's Carnival 2011. Woo! Can't wait to feel that hot sun.
Yes.
So this is my sister's first mass. I played in it in 2008, as you guys saw in my contest entry for Plus Model in the Making, a weight loss challenge. This is what I'm trying to lose weight for, our costume. A lot of boobies, arms, bellies, legs showing. And me and my sister have been both struggling trying to lose weight to fit in our costume. But come hell or high water, we already picked our measurements, so we have to fit into it. And you know me, I was squeeze, pop, elastic, safety pin to fit into my costume. So anyway, my sister's very amped. She listens to soca morning, noon, and night. I am so behind in the latest soca. She has to download it to my BlackBerry. And she also plasters things like this around my face. Carnival calendars with the different fetes that happen.
That's right.
So we officially have about 2 months to lose weight.
Less than that, Lisa. Because this is January right here. This is February, and we arrived the 25th.
So we have about a little over a month.
We have 1 month.
Now I've been going in. I don't know about her, but I go to the gym at 3:30 in the morning and on my lunch break.
I cannot do that. I need rest. And
my sister,
I'm trying to do P90X right now, but
explain your piece. She's trying to multitask right now and clean off her nails and still talk about it.
Okay, my thing is this. I've been gradually trying to lose the weight. I used to do like video diaries of my body, just so that I can look back and see how much progress that I'm making. Now I will say that with the measurements that we put in, we should fit our costumes, but the problem is we don't want to be spilling over. So we'll fit, but we'll fit with our big belly and back fat.
Time out. Now my sister, she has, I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, she has this idea that we need to be some skinny minis. Now, let me tell you something. I've been down that route already. I never got to my goal weight of 150. But, like in my previous video, I got small. And then, I wouldn't say it was hard to maintain, but I was always watching what I eat. Like, we're West Indians. And she doesn't have the same cravings I do. I love my bread and rice. She loves cheese.
Macaroni and cheese, lasagna, anything with cheese. Now, however, when I'm in Trinidad, which is what I'm scared about, it's like the ultimate setup because Carnival is like the last 2 days of your trip. So people come a week, 2 weeks before because there's parties from once Christmas is over. They're partying.
So they're partying now.
They're partying now. And that's food and drinks and more food and more drinks. So by the time you get there, you're partying, you're drinking, you're eating. And I love roti. And I'm sorry.
But Ronnie, there's nothing wrong with having the roti.
I know, but if I'm not, if I didn't lose weight and I'm on the brink, like I just made it to the point where I have a little hangage over. By the time Carnival Monday and Tuesday come,
but Ronnie,
that gut is sticking right out.
It won't, because as hot as it down there, you could sleep with a belly band and that pooch will be gone. Let me tell you something. Down there for that route, the sun is going to be blazing so hot. And we're going to have this big old feather piece on our head.
She talks about this all the time.
Yes, because she does not know. And the route is long. Like, we start early in the morning. And she's trying to go to Juve.
I'm excited.
Juve is like a pre-jam before the Carnival Day festivities. So that goes into the night before to right before Carnival Day. So she's trying to go to Juve and Carnival. I'm gonna need some Red Bulls. I'm gonna need some 5-hour energy shots. I'm gonna just need them all. Like me, when I played mess, what got me through the route was the alcohol. Because it's an all-inclusive band, so you get as much drinks as you want all day. But she's not a drinker. I'm a drinker.
And people don't drop.
And but the thing about it, she heard this from not only me, but people who live in Trinidad. They don't even care about the weight.
Yeah.
But Ronnie wanna be.
They have told me like, you obsessing over it. People free up themselves. Don't worry.
Shake up the fat. Whatever
but I'm the type of
have.
person that like I feel like. Because this is me all the time. I feel like, you know how you are when you work out and you know you want to look good, and then you go outside and you see somebody with a tire hanging over their jeans, and you're like, for all of the effort,
pause.
She's pausing me.
But Ronnie, why would you expect something like that and you weren't working towards it consistently?
Because it's gradual. Like for me,
unless you get in some liposuction or you get a gastric bypass, that's the only way you're gonna look like the mannequin that's holding up this.
I don't want to
outfit.
look like the mannequin. I just want to look decent. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I know you do. There's ladies out there right now that know what I'm talking about, and men too. You know what I'm talking about. You want to look good. You want to look desirable. You know, you don't want if paparazzi catch you, go down, and as you're going down and you're pushing back, all your back fat presses together and you got line.
Isn't she thinking too hard?
Okay, you don't want
at
that.
The same time,
and then you got your stockings on that's squeezing around the rim already, so it's already gonna make it hang over.
I already told you about
trying to pull her stockings over her stomach. How are you gonna do that? If you see the picture of the costume, you can't do that.
I told her, let's show a picture of this costume again. Okay, you guys seen that costume? I told her, worst case,
know what it is?
I said, worst case scenario, I'm bringing my big red panty. Okay? Add an extension on to work with what you got. That's the difference between me and her. Ronnie will lament and cry about how she ain't get to it. Me, I will figure something out, strap something on my belly, and I already told her about these stockings. It's gonna be sweat beads beneath them stockings.
I'm wearing stockings.
But she want to protect her skin. And I don't blame her from all the sweat from other people. Men is just... And then after a while, it starts to get funky and frowsy. And she's a very much like spritz up girl. Like,
actually, today I sprayed my friend in the eye. I was putting on body spray walking to the bus. And she's like, you just sprayed me in the eye.
Like she will walk and spritz herself. Like if it stinks anywhere, she'll pretend that she sprayed up herself when she really spraying the surroundings. So that's her, but she'll get used to it.
I mean, going with Lisa is gonna be leaky 99.
It's gonna be Lisa.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, she's my sister, you know, and I'm glad that she's doing this for me.
I sure am.
She played Mass already in 08. She just looked like she had such a good time. And then I went last year, and I really felt left out. And if you guys have never been to Trinidad for Carnival, at least go once in your life. I don't know if you enjoyed yourself, Lisa, but I wasn't even.
I did enjoy myself. What I did not enjoy was, and you can't prevent it, is the heat.
Yeah,
like I feel,
she's a December baby,
and I also had the wrong footwear, so after a while my feet started to give away. But now with my sister, who is very prepared, she knows every and anything. She reads all these blogs, all these, and it's very much better for me. I go down there blindsided, and my foot mash up. I came back black, burnt. So she's handling all of those aspects. What I told her, what my experience. What made my experience a little bit bad, but could be better this time. So she's all prepared and she's very organized, like down to what we're putting in our little wristlet when we playing mass on the road. So that's a good thing. But then again, she don't like to carry baggage. So after a while, things gonna start to be flinging on the floor, including that headpiece. But go ahead.
For me, I understand, and I mean, she's definitely putting me on because, you know, she knows me, so she knows what to tell me. She knows what to tell me that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable on the road. So she knows, okay, after a while, I want to be free, especially if I'm not a big drinker, but if I drink, I'm gonna not want to be bothered, especially with lots of stuff. So we've already tried to figure out who's gonna carry the camera and who's gonna carry this and that, and that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like because she's going with me, and she doesn't believe this, but I'm gonna hold my own weight. I'm gonna hold my own weight, and I try to prove it to her when we go out. When we go out, I don't give her anything to hold.
Well, this is true. Like,
lately, I'm good for that. I will not lie. I'm good for that. I will be like, can you hold this in your bag?
And never
when we go out, to prove to her, like, listen, when Trinidad comes, I got you. I'll be like, I'm carrying this bag. I have flats. I have this. I'm going to put this in coat check so you don't have to worry about it. And she doesn't have to worry about it. So it's practice. But I think for me, the biggest thing is, of course, I just want to look decent. At the end of the day, everybody know, not everybody doesn't know that we're going, but the people that do know we're going always know my biggest issue is my weight loss. And I just need to get on the ball. I mean, she's doing really good. She wakes up early in the morning and she goes, and I'm just like, I'm not that early of a morning person.
We're opposites. I'm a very morning person. She's a very night person. I cannot go to the gym after work, whereas she can.
Like, if I have to,
if she's dressed, like if she changes her clothes after work, she's going to the gym. Me, I could change and drive straight to my house.
I mean, there's times when
she's trying, and I be playing. I almost fell and bust my head on the treadmill. Just watching minding people business.
Focused.
I'm not.
But in the morning, and then this is the thing, like, she's a morning person, but when you work out with her, don't talk to her in the morning. Like, it's like she just wants to get through it. She just wants to get through. It's something that Lisa does not like working out. It's not exciting for her. For me, if I have the right music and my workout is regimented around the tempo, I'm getting a good workout that day. Because I've read, and I do believe it, I've experienced it for myself, when you work out to the beat of music, you tend to be more into it, you tend to be more focused on your frame and your this. And that's another thing, like when we work out and we take workout classes together, I have really good frame. She's just like, listen, I'm punching, don't worry about me.
Yeah, she gets too hard. I can't work out with her. She be like,
I'm really into
fix your back.
Yeah, like your
hold it straight. And I'm like, I'm doing it.
And I think that's why, for me, it's like so hard, because I know once I have to commit to it, I'm really going to go hard on myself. And right now I'm still kind of lazy. And you would think, this is what? We're in January 13th. We're supposed to be leaving on around the 23rd, 22nd, around somewhere around there. Of February. Like, this is not a game. And I would say that for the most part,
you lollygagging.
But no, not for nothing. I mean, my arms are kind of big, yes, but they're always going to be big because I have to carry, a heavy load.
And that's another thing. Like, our outfit is very cutty, and she's very particular about if her boobs is going to fall out. If she jump up wild, if she go down too low, if spillage is gonna happen. All our big-breasted girls out there, holla. What we go through with our big breasts.
But I think, the more she speaks to me about it,
and I think she's gonna be fine. Like,
I'll be okay. But it's getting when we dress and we put our stuff on, and
it's gonna be hell.
And I know it's like I'm gonna need her to just be like, Ronnie, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, because believe it or not, either way you look at it, if we don't get out on that road on time, they leaving us. Yeah. So you can't be lamenting all morning,
working up to it to be left. No, I'm not doing that.
I wouldn't hear the end of it.
And then the thing is, like, it's so funny because she has more of the island accent and the island vibe, and I don't want to say I don't have the island vibe. I do. I just don't have the accent, and I don't show it. But I'm very cultural.
She is.
I'm very cultural. Like, it's music, culture, food, dress, everything. It's just that you wouldn't be able to tell speaking to me or looking at me, but I am. And I just like the feeling that I get when people talk about carnival. To me, is so amazing. And for her, it's just like, man, it's just a jump up. And we're
in the hot sun.
Yes, in the hot sun. But for me, it's like when I hear the music and I see the costumes and I hear how people are so excited, on the Facebook walls of our mass band that we're playing with. People are excited, so it's making me feel like, oh my gosh, like, this is going to be great. It's going to be a great experience.
We have to do another video when we come back from Trinidad. And your whole experience if you still feel the same way.